Hello everyone, and welcome to my first YouTube video. My first YouTube video of me speaking, not my first video. Every video before this has just been some random stuff on my phone and cars, motorbikes, aeroplanes, just random stuff. Always thinking, what am I going to do a video about when it comes to speaking on camera? And I thought, what a better thing to do than do something that I'm actually currently going through. It's always better if you can speak off the cuff. It's kind of like a bit more genuine. It's not so scripted. You can just speak freely. And I think those are the best type of videos. Those are the videos that I like to watch. So if I was ever going to do a video, it's got to be one like that. If I'm ever going to do any more, it's got to be off the cuff. It can't be off a notepad. It can't be structured like that. Otherwise, it's just fake. But yeah, the subject is the carnivore diet. Uh, Doing a 90-day challenge at the moment, 90-day fitness transformation. I'm halfway through, so a couple of days ago was like the 45-day mark, and the reason I took this challenge on is because when I started this 90-day challenge, I was 90 days, it was the 92 days to be exact, before my 40th birthday. So in another 45 days, I'm going to turn 40. February the 21st, I'm going to turn 40. And I just thought, what can I give myself for my 40th birthday that is going to be of any meaning to me? Tossing up between getting myself a motorbike jacket, new helmet, go on a holiday with some friends and family. This is all just a photo moment. The jacket could not fit in 6 months, for example, if I got any worse out of shape than I already was. I wanted to give myself a birthday present that I worked for. Basically, me being the present. Me being fit being the present. And so I decided at around the 90 days to go mark, I said, you know what, I've been putting this off now for years. I gotta do this once. I gotta do it now, because if I don't, I can't do this at 50. This is not going to be easy at 50. I'm already turning 40. I haven't trained for 10 years. The only training I've done is sometimes I go for a jog, sometimes sometimes I'll go swimming, for example. I stopped and started boxing like 15 times in the last 10 years. The longest I've ever gone for is 3 months, and I stopped for 6. I go for a month, I stop for a month. So kind of like in terms of weight training, very untrained. In terms of cardio training, just 30% of the time basically in the last 10 years. Not even, probably even 20%. So barely trained in the last 10 years. And I can see it in my body. I can see it. I'm nowhere near what I was in my 20s. In my 20s, I competed as a bodybuilder throughout all my 20s. Once in my early 20s, once closer to my mid 20s. Towards the end of my late 20s, I wanted to start competing as a powerlifter. I even wanted to do boxing and kickboxing in those years as well, to be sort of functional strength and fitness. And then in my 30s, I did nothing. And I got wildly out of shape in my 30s, especially in the last couple of years because of what happened in the last couple of years. We all know that. I've been in the worst shape of my life. 5'7" tall, 175 centimeters, 92 kilograms in the morning of fat. I was fat, and you'll see it in the video. I'll show you the video of the day I started this 90-day challenge, this 90-day transformation, and it's not good where I was. It's not good to be 92 kilos in the morning just before you jump in the shower at 5'7". If you're working in pounds, that's 200 pounds at 5'7", untrained. Like 200 pounds on a trained person at 5'7", that's a big dude. That's a big guy, as in muscular. That's a huge guy. You know, to be 5'7", 200 pounds untrained for nearly 10 years, for most part of the 10 years, you're gonna see the video. It's not a good spot to start a 90-day challenge from. I don't know how far you can get in 90 days, but yeah, obviously with every 90-day challenge comes a diet. The diet I chose was, as the title says, the carnivore diet. The reasons I chose the carnivore diet is just in general, every video I watched on it, everyone just gave it raving reviews. Everyone that actually tried it. All I cared about was the people that tried it. I didn't want to listen to anyone else. The people that tried it had nothing but good things to say about it. And this wasn't an accident. This wasn't one or two people. This was 1 or 200 people. So I've done dieting before. I've done all sorts of diets. I've done keto diet, which is as close as you can get to carnivore without actually going carnivore. I've done keto for quite a while, actually. I've done the high fiber diet. I've done the high carb diet. I've done the high protein, low carb. I've done every sort of diet you could imagine in the last, 10 of the last 20 years. And the reason I went with carnivore, one, because of all the reviews, but mostly because there was 3 key issues that I've always had trouble with in the past. Those were, 1, it's joint pain. I've always had trouble with elbow pain. Primarily elbow pain. Sometimes shoulder, but primarily elbow pain. All the time. Always used to wear that band, the wristband you wear for the sweat, like in tennis. If you get them, because I've got a pretty decent sized forearm, if you roll it up, it gives you good support on your arm. It helps you with they call it tennis elbow. So yeah, could never get rid of it, no matter what. All the omega-3 tablets in the world, all the different diets, I've gone to physicians, I've tried all different types of tablets, could never get rid of it. All I ever got told was, just take it easy at the gym, just calm it down a little bit, don't push so heavy, or take some rest, take some omega-3 tablets, take some, go to a doctor and just ask him for a cortisone shot. Like, I've heard of all types of things to try and fix this. I think I've tried like 20 different things to try and fix this. Nothing can ever fix it. It always comes back. When it comes back, it lasts for weeks. That was one thing that everyone that tried a carnivore diet, one thing they always touched on was they always felt better in their joints. Second thing, gut pains. Now, I can get bloated very easily. If I have one pizza at midday, I can't eat for the rest of the day. I get bloated straight away. When not long ago, I was drinking alcohol all the time. You go out with friends, drink. Go out with anyone, drink. Meet up with someone, drink. Drink 2-3 beers, can't eat anymore. Just bloated straight away. I've always had trouble with bloating, always. And yeah, that was number 2. That was quite an easy fix that everyone always spoke about. So it's joint pain, bloating. And number 3 was just pretty much speed of result. I understand that going on a regular balanced diet is good for the long term and all that sort of stuff. But when you're not seeing results, and this has happened to me before in the past, when you're on a diet for a month, you're on a diet for 2 months, and all you've seen is 2 pounds drop off. And if you're going to work hard, you want to see a result, okay? That's just simply it. If I can get something in 3 months, I'm going for it. And there's nothing wrong with what I'm doing to get it in 3 months. I'm not going to waste 16 months or 13 months if 2,000 calories my maintenance, go to 1950, like just a touch under, or 100 grams. I'm just going for it, okay? We're going to do this in 3 months. It's a 90-day transformation. I'm going to go hard at it. I'm going to see if this carnivore diet eliminates all the things that it's supposed to eliminate. And guess what? It has. No more joint pain. I've got no more joint pain whatsoever. Usually, as soon as I start any sort of working out, it's only within a few weeks. I know it's coming. I can forecast it's going to be here in 2 weeks. Ever since I started this diet, and ever since I started training 45 days ago, not a single bit of joint pain. And the training I'm doing is not easy training. The training I chose to do while I was on this carnivore diet was calisthenics, which is all bodyweight movements in the park. Now you might think bodyweight movements are not as heavy or as straining on your body as going to the gym and benching. Okay, when you go to the park and try to do a chin up with your whole body weight at 200 pounds, Try do a pull down on a machine with 200 pounds if you haven't trained for 10 years. It's a massive shock to your system. Try doing walking lunges the length of a football field when you haven't trained for 10 years. It's a huge shock to your glutes. So, calisthenics training is a massive shock to your body. And also, there's a lot of core stability in it. There's a lot of joint stability in it. And I feel no pain in my joints. I feel nothing. Also, with the diet, as in point number 2, the bloating, I feel no bloating. I haven't felt bloated for 45 days straight. 46 days ago, I was bloated. The day before, I was out with friends. I said, look, tomorrow I'm starting this diet. It's a pretty hardcore diet. It's carnivore diet. It's pretty much like 80% meat. I'm going to chuck some eggs in there. I'm going to chuck some fish in there for some omega-3. I'll show you a screenshot of what it looks like, the diet. And I said, let's have some pizza and beer. 46 days ago, I was bloated. 45 days after that, I'm not bloated. Haven't been bloated once. So that's number 2 out of the way. And number 3 is the speed of result. I'm willing to go low calorie if it means fixing the joints, if it means fixing the bloating, and if it means speed of results. And the speed of results has been crazy in the last 6 weeks. Like I said, I've dieted before, and I haven't seen weight drop off like this before. And that was in my 20s. I'm nearly 40 now. So think of my life as 2 decades. The 20s were all training and weights and dieting. The 30s were beer and pizza. Okay? I know what it's like to diet. I haven't done this before. It's definitely not my first rodeo. The speed of results in the last 6 weeks, and I'll put up the video. Actually, I'll show you the video. I'll overlay the video while I speak. This is the video that I took the morning of the diet, the first day of the diet. This is the video I took, and I was 92 kilograms in the morning. 92 kilograms in the morning. Let me just turn the volume off it so it doesn't overlay into the video. But here you'll see, this is me standing in the front of the mirror in the bathroom. It's really the only spot in my unit where I've got room to do something like this. I know the lighting in my unit's not the best, but yeah, this is me, 92 kilograms in the morning, 95 during the day after I eat a fair bit. Yeah, so just really overweight. Any metric that you type into a BMI calculator, body mass index calculator, will tell you that you're horrendously overweight at 200 pounds at 5'7", basically untrained. So yeah, something had to be done. But anyway, we're 45 days in, and I'll show you what I look like 45 days in. This is me, morning of, 45 days in. Now, I was 80, I think it was like 80.5 in the morning. So just under 10 kilograms down in 6 weeks. 22.5 pounds, I think that is, in pounds. So there's the back quarter shot. But yeah, 10 kilos down in 6 weeks. Well, not the aim, but the desired result will be to actually have abs by the time I get around to my the camera's here. The phone's on the side, so it's a bit weird. But anyway, yeah, the aim would be to have abs by the time I get to my 40th birthday. If I could have abs by then this has got to be the best thing in the world, to tell you the truth, considering where I started from. I don't know if I'll get abs, actually. It's probably a bit far-fetched. But yeah, so that's the 45-day result. I'm going to post the 90-day result. I'm not going to stop at 90 days. If I don't have abs by then, I'm going to keep going. I want abs again. I want it one last time in my life. And I want to try and hold it this time. I know it sounds cliche that I'm going to stay fit forever and all that, but it's giving me a new lease of life to try and get my body back. You know, after looking like the way I did 46 days ago, for example, this is the best I've felt in a long time. You know, because it's hard to feel confident when you don't look good. It's actually impossible. It's even a lie. But yeah, so I'll put up a screenshot too of the diet, actually, just so you can see what it is, and a calorie breakdown as well. It's under 1500 calories a day. But hunger wise, I don't really feel hungry. First week I felt hungry, second week a little bit. No different than any diet I felt hunger with in the past, and I've done plenty of them. Dieted to get on a bodybuilding stage too. Um, yeah, I've just got nothing but good things to say about the experience that I've been through. It's fixed three key areas that I wanted fixed. Um, and yeah, I'm going to keep going all the way to the 90-day mark, which I'll show you when I get there. I'll film something on the morning of, but the morning of the 40th birthday. 40. But hey, at least I'll be 40 and fit. I'll see you then. Take care.